Michael Bay, Michael Bay, Michael Bay. Hi, and welcome back to BUZ Banter. I'm Mo.
And I'm Sam.
And we come to you with one of our regular videos where Sam and I are going to actually be discussing something rather than just telling you about something.
I prefer just telling people about things.
Okay, so I've kept this a secret from Sam because I know what's going to happen when I say this, and I just wanted to get it on camera on the first take.
What's happening?
We're not actually going to be talking about who the next Doctor Who is going to be. This video, we're actually going to be discussing why Pacific Rim did worse in the box office than Grown Ups 2. On the opening box office.
But there's lots of reasons. Grown-ups hate grown-ups too. It's because freaking Adam Sandler, people do Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, because all he does is fart shit in the goddamn It's a stupid ass movie, man. It's the sequel that no one ever freaking wanted. But people thought it was a sequel, so they thought it was, so they gotta see the new comedy of freaking Adam Sandler. But they can't see freaking Guillermo del Toro's movie because it's something they've never seen before. Because they didn't want to freaking take a chance on it. That's it for and then fuck grown-ups too, goddammit.
So back to the actual point at hand. No, you did actually raise a very good point in the midst of that rambling, and I hope someone watching this caught it. Basically you had Guillermo del Toro, who's not a very popularly known director.
Well, he's now becoming a more popular.
Exactly, because now he's doing more commercial films rather than artistic and like Oscar-worthy films. He comes out with this movie, Pacific Rim. The title doesn't tell you anything about it, and it just has like this massive machine on the front, which we've seen time and time again. And you compare that with Grown Ups 2, which, let's face it, from its trailers, you're just like, alright, it's more of this same comedy that we've seen before, it's worth 2 or 3 cheap laughs, why not?
It's not even worth those. Adam Sandler's comedy is essentially, you take Looney Tunes style of comedy, and you apply it to the live action, and you get an incoherent mess. There's always these really stupid, cartoony jokes that you would see in a Looney Tunes, like original Looney Tunes cartoon, and I got that it was novel at first, but it's become super ridiculous.
Yes, it has, but the North American box office preferred that to Pacific Rim.
The main part of my explanation is people are hearing his name, people are hearing about it, people are saying to go see it by the people who don't know any better, because his movie is it is the lowest common denominator. It is as low as that denominator can get.
Yes.
Below, like, it lowers the bar entirely.
Yes.
But people don't know Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is an entirely new IP.
I think more than anything else, for me at least, the only explanation I can come to is that it's Michael Bay's fault. That you see that trailer, and the name of it doesn't tell you anything about it.
Well, it's not a recognized IP like Transformers was.
Exactly. On the one hand, it's not a recognized IP, so you're not going to get any throwbacks to anything you know. Because it's not directly associated, it doesn't have the name of those things that it references, and because its trailer looks like what Michael Bay disappointed you with and continues to do so with for so many years. And because it's a summer release, so you expect it to be crap, you don't get the fact that, wait, this guy directed and won an Oscar for Pan's Labyrinth. Seeing that trailer, would this movie be what that was? No. Even seeing the movie, this isn't what that was. So even for a Guillermo del Toro film, this isn't a Guillermo del Toro film. It's very well thought out. It's very well stylized.
I would actually
but it's not like you're so used to him doing these more art projects, more sort of award projects.
You're talking to the guy who did Blade 2 and both Hellboys?
The two Hellboys follow this in that they were very stylized movies. Even Blade 2. It was the most stylized movie in terms of the way that it was shot, in terms of the action sequences you had, in terms of all of that. It had this sort of style and this sort of flair to it. It's a Bay trailer, and that's what ruined this film.
What I like about Guillermo del Toro, I just want to get this out there, he does what he wants.
Yes.
And he doesn't care about he doesn't care about the tropes or anything. And that was one of the greatest parts about Pacific Rim. He knew what he was getting into with that movie.
Yeah.
And he didn't concern himself with... He basically made it like an anime. He made an anime movie work.
Yes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for trying to make sense of him. I'm Mo.
I'm Sam.
Don't forget to follow us on our parent website of boxofficebuzz.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you when we see you.
And I need an Advil.